Have you ever wondered why so many people, even working hard every day, still can't get out of the red? Is it the fault of the system, lack of opportunities, or is there something more hidden behind it? Today we will reveal the main reasons why most people are bankrupt and, more importantly, how you can avoid falling into this trap. Stay until the end, because what you will discover here can completely change the course of your financial life. Many people believe that financial failure is exclusively linked to lack of income or low wages. While this is part of the problem, there are other quiet factors that drain your bank account and sabotage your chances for financial success. In this journey, we will address these factors, dispel myths, and show the mistakes that almost everyone makes without realizing. But before we get into the details, I want to tell you something that maybe you have never stopped to think. Often what keeps us bankrupt is not what we earn or spend, but a way of thinking that we carry since small. In the next chapter, we'll explore how this happens. The limiting mindset, the greatest obstacle. The biggest reason most people are bankrupt is not lack of money, but the mentality they carry. From a very early age, we are shaped by society to think in a limited way, as if money was something inaccessible, something reserved only for a few privileged. This kind of thinking creates an invisible but powerful barrier that prevents people from thriving. The scarcity mentality is one of the greatest enemies of financial success, and few people realize the impact it has on their lives. When someone believes that they will never have enough, that money is scarce or unattainable, they tend to make decisions based on fear. This translates into a constant cycle of frustration, where the person finds themselves working harder and harder but failing to accumulate wealth. They spend impulsively on things that do not add value in the long term, or worse, they postpone their financial goals believing that one day things will get better on their own. This is a fatal mistake because change does not happen until the mindset is transformed. The key to breaking this cycle is to adopt an abundance mindset. When you believe that there are opportunities for everyone, that it is possible to learn how to make money work for you, and that financial growth is an ongoing journey, you begin to act differently. Instead of wasting your time worrying, you begin to focus on solutions, opportunities, and building a more prosperous future. The common mistakes that keep us stuck in bankruptcy. Now that we've discussed the limiting mindset, let's talk about the most common financial mistakes people make that end up keeping them stuck in bankruptcy, even when they work tirelessly. The first mistake is undoubtedly living beyond their means. Many people believe that happiness comes from having the most expensive items, like a luxury car or designer clothes, and they end up going into debt to maintain the appearance of success. But the truth is that, more often than not, these impulse purchases are an illusion. They don't bring true happiness, just a temporary relief that quickly disappears when the credit card bill arrives. Another critical mistake is not understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets are those that put money in your pocket, such as investments, businesses, or properties that generate income. Liabilities, on the other hand, are those that take money out of your pocket, such as debts, expenses, and things you buy just to maintain an image. Many people, without realizing it, accumulate liabilities and neglect assets. They spend money on things that don't bring financial returns, and over time, this snowballs into an uncontrollable situation. In addition, a lack of financial education is one of the biggest pitfalls. Most people don't know how to invest, how to make money work for them, or how to plan their future intelligently. Financial education isn't taught in schools, but it's essential to achieving financial freedom. Those who dedicate themselves to learning about the financial system, investing, and saving strategically are more likely to prosper. If you want to break out of this vicious cycle, you need to learn to control your impulses, understand the value of money, and invest in assets that can generate wealth over time. Now, in the next chapter, we'll explore how you can start taking practical steps to improve your financial situation, starting from scratch. Starting from scratch, strategies to get out of bankruptcy. Now that we've identified the main causes of bankruptcy and the most common mistakes, it's time to put into practice some strategies that can transform your financial life. The good news is that even if you're starting from scratch, it's never too late to make a change. The first step is always the hardest, but it's also the most crucial. Making the decision to take action. From the moment you decide to change your mindset and actions, you'll start on a new path, one that's more promising and full of opportunities. The first strategy one want to share is creating a personal budget. It may seem basic, but the truth is that many people simply don't know where their money is going. Without effective control over your income and expenses, it's impossible to make adjustments and prioritize what really matters. Start by tracking all your expenses. This includes everything from big bills to the small coffees you buy throughout the day. When you have a clear view of what you're spending, it's much easier to cut out excesses and redirect money to areas that will truly contribute to your financial growth. Another essential step is building an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable and financial setbacks happen all the time. Having an emergency fund of at least 3 to 6 months of expenses is a fundamental step towards ensuring your financial security. This fund will help you face difficult times without falling into debt or resorting to expensive loans. But of course, just saving isn't enough. The next step is to start investing. Many people believe that they need large amounts of money to invest, but that's not true. Nowadays, there are countless affordable investment options, from real estate funds to shares in smaller companies, where you can start investing with little. The key is to start even with small amounts. Over time, the power of compound interest will do all the work for you. Continuing education is essential. Never stop learning about personal finance. With each new knowledge you acquire, the more capable you become to make smart and strategic financial decisions. If you follow these steps with discipline and focus, you will certainly see a significant change in your financial life. In the next chapter, we will talk about how to deal with the difficulties and challenges that will arise along the way, because we know that the journey is not easy. Overcoming challenges and staying focused. Changing your financial situation is not easy, and during the process, you will certainly face challenges. However, it is important to understand that difficulties are part of the journey and, in fact, are opportunities for learning. The first obstacle that many face is internal resistance, that voice that insists that you are not capable. This thought can be paralyzing, but it is essential to combat it with action. The best way to overcome this mental barrier is to remember why you started. Visualize the future you want and keep this goal in mind whenever you feel like giving up. Another common challenge is social pressure. Friends and family may often not understand the changes you are making and may even question your decisions. It is normal to hear comments such as, "You are overreacting," or "Enjoy life now, you never know what tomorrow will bring." Although these words may be well-intentioned, they can easily divert you from your purpose. It is important to explain your goals to those around you, but above all, remember that your financial journey is unique and personal. Do not allow the opinions of others to dictate your choices. Financial emergencies are also recurring obstacles. That's why building and maintaining an emergency fund is so essential. When the unexpected happens, you'll be prepared and won't have to resort to debt. But remember, using your emergency fund requires discipline to replenish it as quickly as possible, ensuring that you're always protected. Finally, there's the challenge of staying motivated in the long run. Many people start out excited but lose steam over time, especially when results don't show up right away. The key here is to celebrate small victories. Pay off a debt? Celebrate. Save more than you planned? Give yourself the credit you deserve. Small wins help keep the fire burning and show you that you're on the right track. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to build additional sources of income and accelerate the process of achieving financial freedom. This is the step that can completely transform your life. Creating additional streams of income. One of the best-kept secrets of financially successful people is that they rarely rely on a single source of income. Building multiple ways to earn money is a powerful strategy to accelerate your financial freedom and create stability. If you are stuck with a single job or source of income, any unexpected setback can put your entire financial life at risk. That is why diversifying your income is crucial. The first step to creating an additional source of income is to identify your skills, talents, or passions that can be monetized. Are you good at something specific, such as teaching, writing, cooking, or fixing things? These skills can be transformed into services or products that other people are willing to pay for. For example, if you are good at something like photography or graphic design, you can start offering your services online. Platforms such as social networks and freelance websites are great for this. Another way to generate extra income is to invest in a side business that does not require your constant presence. It can be something simple, such as selling digital products, creating an online course, or even renting out an empty room in your house on hosting platforms. The key here is to start small with a low investment and reinvest the profits to gradually expand. Investing is also a great way to create passive income. Options like dividend-paying stocks, real estate funds, or even government bonds can generate recurring income without you having to work directly for them. The idea is to make your money start working for you, increasing your sources of income while you focus on other things. Never underestimate the power of the internet. Today, it is possible to earn money in many ways online, whether it is creating content for social media, developing a YouTube channel, or selling products on e-commerce platforms. The internet is a vast field full of opportunities for those who are willing to explore. The most important thing when building additional sources of income is to maintain consistency and patience. These streams may start small, but with time and dedication, they can turn into large assets. In the next chapter, we will talk about how to protect and grow your assets, ensuring that your efforts today translate into security and peace of mind in the future. Shall we? Protecting and growing your assets. Once you start generating more income and organizing your finances, the next step is to protect what you have achieved and grow your assets consistently. Many people reach a certain level of financial stability only to lose it all due to lack of planning or poorly calculated decisions. Protecting your assets is as important as building them, and this starts with some fundamental strategies. The first step is to understand the importance of diversification. Putting all your money into a single investment or sector can be very risky. If something goes wrong, such as an economic downturn or a market shift, you could lose a large portion of what you've spent years accumulating. Diversify your investments across different types of investments, such as stocks, real estate funds, government bonds, and even physical businesses. This strategy reduces risk and increases your chances of sustainable growth. Another important point is insurance. Although many people overlook this tool, having adequate insurance for your home, car, health, and even your life is essential to protect your assets against unforeseen events. A single unexpected event, such as an accident or health problem, can drain your entire savings if you're not prepared. Think of insurance as a safety net that ensures you don't end up back at square one. In addition, it's essential to continually invest in financial knowledge. The economy is always changing and new opportunities arise frequently. The more you understand about different types of investments and strategies, the better prepared you will be to make decisions that make your money grow. Never underestimate the power of reading books, taking courses, or even following trusted experts in the field. Always set aside a portion of your earnings to reinvest. Many people make the mistake of spending everything they earn or keeping their money sitting around, not earning any income. Consistently reinvesting, whether in your education, new businesses, or financial assets, is what separates those who build lasting wealth from those who remain stagnant. In the next chapter, we will explore how financial discipline and a long-term mindset are crucial to achieving ultimate financial freedom. This is where patience and consistency become your greatest allies. Stay tuned because we are approaching the conclusion of this transformative journey. Discipline and long-term mindset. Now that you know how to protect and grow your wealth, it is time to focus on one of the most important pillars of financial freedom: discipline. No financial strategy, no matter how brilliant, will be successful without consistency and patience. This is the step that separates those who achieve extraordinary results from those who give up halfway. The first thing to understand is that wealth is not built overnight. Results come slowly, but once they do, the transformation is exponential. This is the power of compound interest and the effort accumulated over time. However, to achieve this, you need to have the discipline to stick with your strategies, even when the initial results seem small. This is the biggest pitfall for many people: they give up too soon. Discipline starts with small daily habits. Whether it's committing to saving a portion of your income each month, investing regularly, or simply reviewing your budget, these small steps, repeated consistently, have a huge impact in the long run. It's like a marathon. The focus is not on speed but on endurance. Another crucial aspect is developing a long-term mindset. Many people make financial decisions based on emotions or the short term, such as spending impulsively because they deserve a treat, or investing without planning in something that seems like a great opportunity. A long-term mindset involves thinking not just about the next few months, but the next few years or even decades. Before spending or investing, ask yourself, is this moving me closer to or further away from my financial goals? Surrounding yourself with an environment that supports your discipline is essential. This includes seeking inspiration from success stories, learning from mentors, and connecting with like-minded individuals. Your journey will be much easier if you surround yourself with positive influences that reinforce your values and goals. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to combine all of the elements discussed so far to build a solid financial plan and achieve financial freedom. This will be the step that ties all of the strategies together, ensuring that you have a clear roadmap to follow. Are you ready for the final step? Building your ultimate financial plan. Now we've reached the most important moment: transforming everything we've learned so far into a practical and sustainable plan. A well-structured financial plan is like a map that guides your actions and decisions, ensuring that you're always moving in the right direction. Let's create a template that you can adapt to your reality, no matter where you're starting from. The first step of the plan is to define clear goals. It's not enough to want to have money or get rich. You need to be specific. For example, a goal might be to pay off all debt in 2 years, save X for a down payment on a home in 5 years, or generate Y passive income in 10 years. When you set concrete goals, it's much easier to work toward them because you know exactly where you want to end up. Once you've set your goals, it's time to take a look at your current situation. Make a list of all your assets, like savings, investments, and possessions, and liabilities, like debts and financial commitments. This honest assessment will help you identify areas that need urgent attention, like high-interest debt or unnecessary expenses. Address these issues first, as they are like anchors that hold you back. Once you've got your finances in order, create a strategic budget. Divide your income into key categories: basic needs, savings, investments, and hobbies. The 50/30/20 rule can be a good place to start. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for investments and paying off debt. Adjust this ratio according to your priorities and goals. The next step is to establish an investment routine. It doesn't matter how much you earn, the important thing is to get started. Determine a percentage of your income that you will invest every month, without fail. Choose investments that are aligned with your goals. Fixed income for safety, stocks or real estate funds for long-term growth. Consistency is what makes your money grow over time. Monitor and adjust your plan regularly. Your goals may change, as may your financial situation. Set aside time each quarter to review your progress, identify what is working, and adjust where necessary. A financial plan is not static, it should evolve with you. This is the foundation for achieving financial freedom. But remember, the most important thing is not just achieving your goals, but maintaining good practices throughout your life. Enjoying the peace of mind of financial freedom. We have reached the end of this journey, but in reality, this is just the beginning. Achieving financial freedom isn't just about accumulating wealth, it's about achieving something much more valuable: peace of mind. By following the steps and applying the strategies we've discussed throughout this series, you'll be creating a future of security, stability, and most importantly, the freedom to live life on your own terms. The first great reward you'll experience is peace of mind. Knowing that you're prepared for emergencies, that you have steady sources of income, and that your assets are being protected and valued takes a huge emotional toll. You won't have to wake up in the middle of the night worrying about debt or financial uncertainty. This emotional relief will allow you to focus on other areas of your life, such as your health, relationships, and well-being. Financial freedom also opens the door to a more flexible life. Without the pressure of having to work tirelessly to pay bills or worry about tomorrow, you'll be able to choose how and where you want to invest your time. You might want to travel more, spend more time with your family, or even pursue hobbies and causes that were previously out of reach due to your limited time. This freedom of choice is one of the greatest riches you can achieve. But, above all, financial freedom brings the ability to positively impact the lives of others. With your solid financial foundation, you can start helping those in need, whether through donations, supporting projects, or even investing in social causes. This creates a cycle of generosity that not only benefits others, but also gives you a huge sense of fulfillment and purpose. However, remember, the journey doesn't end here. Financial freedom is an achievement that requires maintenance and adaptation. Life changes and your needs and goals may change too. But with the tools and strategies you now have in hand, you are prepared for any challenge that may arise. Now it's time to put it all into practice. If you follow the plan with discipline, patience, and dedication, you will see that financial freedom is not a distant dream, but a reality within your reach. I hope this journey has been as transformative for you as it has been for so many others. Now, you are ready to live life to the fullest without the constraints of financial difficulties. The future is yours, and it starts now. Subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and share. See you in the next video.